What's that on TikTok?
Yeah, or
1,500
I'm sorry,
comments?
no, 1,500 likes. I'm sorry. It's
That's
8
what I was like.
comments.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. My bad. Underwhelming, right?
Yeah,
But it's what I'm saying is it's climbing. It's not. It's climbing.
Yeah, but I was
That's
telling
good
you,
shit.
but I was telling you
Yes.
about the Woman King and shit. Like I went to go see it. Like, bro, it is like if you got black daughters, you want them to see this movie. If you're black, you want to go see the movie. It's just fucking empowering. It's fucking so empowering because it just showed us how we really was. Like they always, every time they try to show us over there as Africans, we're in some fucking dirt huts and some old rundown fucking little raggedy fucking building. We like savages. Like these people weren't savages. Like the women, like you had to bathe, you had to take care of your body. Like the kingdom that they had, it was an actual fucking kingdom. You know.
What was your favorite part of that movie though?
Oh man, the women warriors, them chicks was some fuck. They was fucking beast. I just love seeing a strong image of the black woman because the one girl that became a warrior, she didn't want to get married. Her father had sent her, arranged her to get married to a man, but to a rich man, and she didn't want to take it, and she disrespected the man, so the man slapped her, and she wasn't allowed to retaliate. And he said, I won't marry this woman. So he took her. He said, you know what? You don't want to fucking marry no man. You don't want to listen to my rules. You become a warrior. And when you became these warriors, you wasn't allowed to give birth to children. Wow. You wasn't allowed to take a husband. You was just a straight warrior. That was it. That was your life. You wasn't allowed to do any fucking thing. If you get pregnant, you're kicked out. You're kicked out of warriors, and you're pretty much damn near outcast because you can't go back to your family. So you're on your own to take care of yourself.
Wow. So what did you get? What kind of takeaways did you get from the movie?
What I took away was like, man, like when the king said they took down they had a slave trade going off the coast and they took it out. And the king was like, we cannot keep giving, these white men come to pillage resources from our land, and the resources that they are taking from our land to their land is our people. You know what I mean? They're taking our people. That's the resources. We do not want to give them any more resources because they would go to these slave trades, and the white men that was there, like they still had like power. Like you know what I mean? If you killed the white man, it was still like, all right, you might be at war with this country, but it was like they see their people in cages, chained up, being beaten and tortured, sold off, being like shamed, but they didn't care. They were just giving them warriors that they captured to make them slaves. So it kind of threw me off. It's like, you know what, people, we come for kings and we're descendants of kings. I'm like, no, we're descendants of warriors that lost the battle and had to go over there and be slaves. That's why like people say, why black people built, like, why are y'all all 6'4" and muscular and all that?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm just saying we came from, we're warriors. We're all
where did that come from?
I'm just saying people always look at us like, why are we so tall? Why are we so big? Like, one, the people that they was capturing and selling off as slaves, we were selling them slaves as our own. They wasn't like white men was going out there and capturing them. They were selling them off. They were selling off warriors that lost the war. These is warriors. These wasn't people they were just capturing from other villages and selling them as slaves. It's warriors that lost a battle. They would sell them off. And then they would bring us over to Americas and breed us with other, with other warrior. Because women, they was catching warrior women too. Because these women's over there, the women they was capturing was warriors also. So these was like the strongest of the strong being sold out to being auctioned as slaves.
You know what? And I'm watching. I told y'all earlier I was watching A Handmaid's Tale with my wife, and nowhere near the same. But they're like the women on there. It reminds me of a certain type of slavery. I'm not going to say it's the same at all. And I often ask, like, yo, what would I do in that situation? My wife. So I'm asking you, like, or y'all, what would y'all do? Like, if y'all was really in that particular, because Kev, you are 6'4", and I mean, you're going to the gym. Hold on. So they got a thing called buck breaking, because that's what came to my mind, buck breaking. And I often ask myself, what the fuck would I do in that particular standpoint? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would I do to like if they perform that ritual on me? You know what I'm saying? Because did you hear about the shit they was doing?
They was raping the men. They was beating them, sticking
in front of everybody, by the way.
In front of everybody, sticking they was taking, the corkscrews,
emasculating,
castrating them, taking corkscrews that you open a wine bottle with, sticking that into their body and then ripping the flesh from their body. Bro, you cut my dick off and rape me. I ain't got nothing to live for. I'm going to and that's what they would do. The ones like that, they would just kill off so many of them, and the ones that would get scared, the weaker ones, they was the ones who lived, who survived all that shit. They didn't want that to happen to them. They killed off the ones that would fucking retaliate. They hung them, and they made example. They did shit like they would do stuff to them where the ones that bucked up, they would tie their arms and their legs to a horse in 4 different directions and whip the horse and rip them apart in front of people, or get dogs and get wild dogs and beat the wild dogs and make the dog rip them apart in front of somebody. I'm sorry, dog. I'd rather die and kill as many as I can with me than live like that. And
be a martyr.
Crazy. Yeah, it'd be a martyr. Yeah. It's just funny. That's why I said, if
Kev, you'd have been all right.
Who, me? This guy.
Yeah.
He been in the house. Me and you been in the fields.
That nigga, he'd have been the nigga instigating that.
I'd have been the nigga.
Rip him up, boss.
But I'm just mad, man. What makes me mad?
Killed me first.
Was seeing a woman king. I'm like,
he don't operate like the rest of them light skinned niggas.
I'm like, man, like, dog. I think about this shit all the time. I'm like, yo, if I had a fucking time machine,
I would not go back there, buddy.
If I had a time machine and I could take as many weapons with me as I can and load them shits up and go back to Africa before them motherfucking slavers,
you fuck around and take your own history out, and you would never be here.
I don't give a fuck. I'll be gone. I would, because I'm probably half white somewhere down the line. I'll just save my people. I'm like, you better blow every fucking ship that come off the coast of these people, and you better kill every last one of them that land foot on Africa.
I'm gonna tell you
every last one of them.
I'm gonna tell you this.
In risk of me not being existing no more. I'm sorry.
If you just for my people in God, this was already destined. It was divine. It was supposed to be our torture.
It was supposed to be our torture.
But in reality, I mean, depending on how far you believe, it was the world. You know what I'm saying? Dog eat dog. You know what I mean? And back then, when you don't know nothing and you're conquering, you don't conquer just land, you conquer everything that's a part of it. The whole point of our existence is to be the dominant one on the food chain. And when we look at that scenario, it doesn't matter if you're an animal, insect, or another person. In your mind, you just have to be dominant. You know what I'm saying? So it goes on in today, in hoods, traps, school, work. Whether it's killing each other, whether it's making a person lose their job to get their position, whether it's putting somebody out of a position my bad. Thanks. For yeah, I don't know. For financial stability, so you can get that. No matter how you look at it, even in the podcast world, we want to be number one. You know what I'm saying? We don't, even though we know we're at the bottom of the list, we want to be the best, the top of the chain when it comes to what we do.
Bro, ain't nobody beating Carisha, please.
Yeah, but that doesn't change what you want.
Carisha agrees.
You know what I mean? So, and
woman came.
Nah, I said Alicia Keys.
And ice cream man. And I mean, it's just part of our nature. Let me ask you this at the point.
I want to add on to what you're saying, and I want you to answer this, because I want to add on to what you're saying. With what you said something. You was like, that's just the way it is, and we went through our struggle. Why do you think people still hate Black people? Like, why are we the subject of so many racist hate still? Why do they hate us?
You want me to answer that question for
you? It's just a conversation.
It's you not.
Look, Kev can't wait.
You hating what you don't understand or don't know. All right. So, for example, if you tell me that you don't like a specific food, you don't like sweet potatoes, and I'd be like, well, you want to try these yams? What are they made of? Well, they're made with sweet potatoes, but you know, what I mean, really not. They're made with yams. You know what I mean, the candy doesn't. Now I eat sweet potatoes. I ain't fucking with that. But you don't know what it tastes like. You didn't deal with it. You don't have the experience to know if you actually like this or don't like this.
Clearly,
for example,
they never met Patti LaBelle.
Perfect example is when you see a person who you think is racist and then they get a black girlfriend. A white person who's racist, and next thing you know, they have a black girlfriend, or you think that they're racist or something, or some of that sort. You know what I mean? Maybe they didn't know that they liked black women until they met a black woman that they liked, or a black friend in general. Black people the same way. Maybe you didn't like a white person until you actually met a white person who was like you, Asian person who was like you, whoever. Racism only exists because you think that somebody is getting something either that you thought you deserved and now you can't get it because they're there doing this, or you feel as though you were here first and now they're here. And I hear it all the time. They say Mexicans are coming to America and taking our jobs. How do you take a job? You know what I'm saying? A person has to hire you. They have to feel as though you're adequate enough. And then if they feel as though you're more expensive than this person, it happens in all jobs, no matter the race. If a person can hire you for $14 an hour and you're going to work the same as the person who's getting paid $18 an hour, who are you going to pay? You know what I'm saying? Who are you going to pay?
Capitalism is the issue.
Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you why it's so easy for them to hate on black people. Our skin color. Any other race can blend in. Irish, if you can't hate an Irish, you can hate the Irish. They used to hate Irish when they came over here. They used to hate Italians. They used to hate Greeks or everything. But at the end of the day, they come over. They all blend in. They look like white. It's easy to fucking blend in and intermingle. You can be Jewish. You can be Jewish and not tell nobody religion, but you still look white. With this, you can't hide. You know what I'm saying? With this, you can't hide. If they hate the Irish man when Irish people came over, they hate them because they was Irish.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we'll just blend in with white. And we say we all hate black. They can't. Their skin color can't allow them to blend in and hide and get away from somebody. Just like if everybody was blue on the planet, everybody would say everybody was blue. Everybody was blue. Everybody was blue, and everybody was 5'5". You could not go over the height of 5'5", but everybody was blue and 5'5". Some anomalies be born where you're 6 foot or 6'4", or you're 6 this, or you're 6. Hate the tall blues. We hate the tall blues. All the regular blues that are our height, we love them.
I feel like
it's just easy. That's just easy. That's just easy racism. It's easy to target. It's easy to target something that can't blend in with everything else. Just like if we took every black person from America, if every black person from America left right now and somehow magically got transported to Africa and you can no longer find us, America, the rich America, like he said with capitalism, rich Americans will find out, like, you know what? We don't got nobody to target to make us look, to hate on or to put down or oppress, to keep them under our thumb, to make them do all our work and our easy work for us. So let's put down the poor whites. Y'all will be next in line.
Let me interject, and I want you to keep going. Let me interject. And I promise you we're going to stop talking about this soon, but I feel like it's interesting. What do you say to the black people in Paris that also get hate?
It's the same thing. They can't blend in with the whites that are there.
You think that's all that it is?
That's it. The white
they don't blend in.
You can't. Even the white people in Paris, they can be Jewish. They can have a Jewish background. They can have a Muslim background. They can have whatever. They can blend in with each other.
You think they fucking with
easy to?
The Muslims got it easy over there too?
No, they don't. Until bro, if you're a white Muslim, unless you come out and tell a white person that you're Muslim, they don't know. Bro, I got people that are like, yo, you're Jewish? I didn't know that. How many people you know that are not Christians or say, yo, I'm a what's it called them when they don't believe in God? I'm an atheist. You're like, you're atheist. Now you can hate on them because you found something out about them that you didn't know. It's easy to target some. Racism is this. You see racism through these.
That's why I feel like it's more socially engineered rather than
you don't think
you hate people. You hate people for no other reason
that might be included.
You hate people for no other reason. You don't understand them. You don't know them. You just hate them for no reason. it's so easy to hate a black person because you don't have to know their background. You don't know if they're Muslim, Christian, not. All you got to know, all you got to see is their color.
Listen, what if I hate you because in everything I see, I don't know you, but in everything I see, when I see a black person, because I don't come nowhere near, but I live in Kansas, bro, out in farmland. We don't know what's going on with black people, but everything I see, all the movies, I see you acting like an asshole. I see you shooting people up. I see you talking in broken English. I see you telling people you're going to pull the blicky on them and do this and do that. That's what I see. What do you say? What do you say to that?
In Hollywood, you only give us only black roles you can get in Hollywood is you got to be a gangster, thug. You spoke broken English. You got to do something gangster. You got to dress a certain way. You got to look a certain way. You can't get no other part but that. As far as rap, you said rap. Rap used to have a positive tone to it. It used to have a positive theme to it. But you know what mainstream white dudes that own rap say? Hey, I'm not going to give you a deal unless you talk about tearing down your neighborhood. I'm not going to give you.
I agree with that.
Even I'm not going to put you in the limelight unless you're saying you're doing negative stuff. I'm not going to give you shine unless you're saying you're doing something that hurts your neighborhood. Because there's plenty of rappers out there with positive messages, positive vibes that give off positive energy that bring up black people. You will never hear about them because they're not doing
Lamar.
That because they're not doing that.
They're anomalies.
You say that. So when white people only see what mainstream media puts out in front of them on movies and in our music is we're negative on our music. We tear down our music. We tear down that shit. And our roles are of these destructive animals and savages. And even on the news, look at the news. Brett Favre just stole $1 million or something like that in welfare money.
Yes.
Their reasoning for not talking about that is because it's a boring story. That was their reasoning. But Ime Udoka, and they said they don't have enough information yet to talk about the Brett Favre story. But Ime Udoka cheated on his wife. It is all in the news. It's all in the news.
I want to make that clear.
They say it's more to the story.
Their personal lives are more important.
But listen, it's more to the story that you don't know about, but we're still going to report it because this seems like it's a better thing to talk about it instead of saying, hey, here's a white man that we can show in the news that's looked like a fucking savage. And he's done, this is common shit white men, powerful white men do, which was rob from the poor to give to the rich. Or we can keep fucking throwing black people, making them look like fucking the animals they are. Every time when they killed, when the young boy got killed over the Skittles, oh, he had pictures of yeah. He throwing up gang signs in his picture. He got a BB gun in his Facebook and all this stuff. That's what they put on the news. But the white kid goes shoots up a fucking church. Well, he comes from a good family. He's a Christian,
so it's public perception that influences
media. Why not make him the savage that he's out to be? No, we can't do that. Make the black man the savage. When we make them a savage, it's easier for us to say we can kill them, or look down on them because that's the picture you painted for us in America. Every time you see a white man kill off his family, he was a good Christian, he was a good parent, he was a good father, he was good this, he was good that. What made him do that? Did he go crazy?
What they say about Dahmer?
Same thing. What happened? What did he go? Why was he crazy? Why was he doing that?
Why did Dahmer?
Why? It's always why. It's always why would he do this? If he came from this loving and something home. When a black person do it, well, listen to the music. The killings in Chicago. I don't live in Chicago. I say this all the time. I don't live in Chicago. So I'm telling you about the killings in fucking Chicago. Niggas killing each other in Chicago are gangsters, dudes that are in that street life, and innocent people that get caught up with the people who were surrounded by the people who were in that street life. No two hardworking black men comes out of their house that has a job and family and kids, walk out their house and look next to him and see another black man walking out of the house. So I'm just going to kill you for no reason. We got this old stigma of black on black crime. That's a fucking joke. That is a lie made up by media to say they're savages. Look at the black on black crime. But yet you have white dudes mass murder motherfuckers all the time, kill a bunch of white people. Oh, he's crazy. or he killed his girlfriend, or he killed his best
He's
friend.
mentally ill. He's mentally unstable.
And you never heard of white on white crime. They just kill as many people as we do a fucking year. You kill the people that you're surrounded by. If you live in a neighborhood with all black people and there's gang violence, the only people to shoot in your neighborhood is black. Just like if you live in an all white neighborhood, you do some crazy shit. The only people in your neighborhood to shoot is all white. That's just some bullshit. But we eat it up. We believe it. We let our black media people pump that in the news. Oh, this black on black crime. Stop saying that shit.
Yeah.
I don't believe in black on black crime. Even though my brother was killed by another black person, I would never say he's black on black crime.
It's going to be crime, period. If you live in a community where it's all black people and a person decides to hurt another person, more than likely it's going to be a black person hurting another black person. Yeah. If you live in an all-white community and a white person decides to hurt someone, it's going to be a white person hurting another white person. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your environment and where you are and how it, it affects there. You know what I mean? So yeah, that black on black crime shit is just that bullshit. It's just crime in general. It's just
propaganda.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So, I mean,
it's a deep topic.
It's a deep topic, but I mean, we all know what the real is out here. You know what I mean? Like, it's been here for ages and it's not going to go anywhere because it's taught like that. You know what I mean? It's not. I kind of disagree with Kev a little bit because you don't just come in the world as a baby and decide to hate. You're a kid, you don't just decide to hate. There are things that influence you to make you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? To lean you into that direction, because think about it. The first person you seen in your life, I mean, that wasn't your family. You didn't look at them and be like, I don't like you.
Fuck that.
Because you didn't know what to like and what not to like. You were just curious. You know what I'm saying? Your brain is still trying to compute what's going on. You're a fucking sponge and you're fucking trying to get all the information that you can.
But let me bring
there's information that's thrown your direction to make you lean towards a different type of affection or emotion.
You misinterpreted what I said. What I meant to say is easy for people who want to hate to target us because we stand out. It's just an easy thing.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, why do they want to hate?
It has to come from somewhere.
Why?
Well, I told you where it came from. It comes from money. Green.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's easy.
It was
green. Green is the color every man, or gold is the color every man loves.
Oh,
look at it. They say if we like I said earlier, if they took every black person from America, they would do the same thing to poor whites. So let's redline them. Let's let them tear down their neighborhoods. When they get it to a low point where we can buy it all up from underneath of them, we'll take it, charge an exuberant amount to move in here, build it up, and kick them the fuck out. Capitalism at its best.
Let me ask you a question. As a people, do you think that black people, because we all talked about, what happened in the past, do you think that as black people, like as far as success and getting out of that we are reaching a prime, or we have yet to reach it?
What it is, man, when they say, I'm glad that we're doing good, but it's just like, it looks, when we reach that pinnacle, white people are like, well, you're doing good now, so what are you worried about? I was like, dog, we're doing good with the handout from y'all. We're not doing good because we got ownership or anything. We're just doing good. LeBron James is a billionaire because he signed a deal with Nike, owned by a white man. Plays in the NBA.
You don't think LeBron
owns white? He owns stuff, but the shit he owns don't amount to the amount of money he's making off of endorsements.
Got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not knocking him, but they always try to
be knocking LeBron.
Man, shut the fuck up, man. Here we go this LeBron shit. I buy all the sneakers.
Before
I don't like him on the court.
What do you
between lines?
Kev, you gonna get this rant off? You gonna get this rant off, dog? We've been trying to steer you away from your rant.
James, I love LeBron James as what he do in the black community.
In the moment,
always fucking support him for what he do in the black community. He always do big positive things for the black community. He always puts his brothers in position of power. I always fuck with him. I don't fuck with him as a basketball player, 23 LeBron. That's it. Once he walk off that court, if I seen that man street, I'll big him up. I love what he do with his kids. I love how him and his wife look. I love that back excellent basketball court.
That's because you're a Knicks fan.
Respect.
That's it.
Well, define before we go into. I mean, even though we got that crazy LeBron rant in,
y'all going to get a fucking rant from me. He ain't the fucking GOAT. Jordan's a GOAT.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he's coming back.
What you consider doing good.
What do you mean? Oh,
what the fuck do you consider doing good? Yeah, you listen. The question.
What I'm doing is I'm playing devil's advocate because a white person will tell you, not all of them. A white person, what are you guys talking about? Slavery was. They'll hype it up. It was 500 years ago. You didn't have to go through it. Your parents didn't have to go through it. What are you talking about?
We're still.
We don't. Hold on. We don't hate you. I don't hate you. Why do you think you're going through? I heard something the other day on TikTok, which is the worst place to get your information. But somebody said, "Oh, this is." Somebody it was a white person saying, "Yo, somebody told me that racism didn't exist anymore," and then they proceeded to give mad video evidence of racism. There are some people who will tell you that racism does not exist anymore.
Motherfuckers is racist every fucking day. You goddamn dog. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how racism and slavery still is. You still got redlining. You can't drop. You can't drive through all fucking white neighborhood if you're a black person, even if it's a fucking shortcut.
Sundown Town, yeah.
They still got sundown towns to this day.
Yes, they do.
Okay, come the fuck on. We not intelligent.
We never gonna be in our prime, though.
Are not intelligent enough to coach football teams or basketball teams or be quarterbacks. How many fucking times a black quarterback can't get a second chance? Oh, if he's black quarterback, he just wants to be in charge and rule and control over everything. He can't be a backup. But y'all give fucking Matt Castle, what's the boy from the Vikings? All these dumb, weird ass fucking quarterbacks. 15 million chances, and these niggas throw 101 interceptions a fucking year. Look at Geno Smith. He balling in the Seahawks.
I just want to say that all of those quarterbacks are minding their fucking business right now and have no idea why you're throwing shots at them.
Cause it just that's how they look at it. Every time it's something black, we can't do nothing. We can't support it. We can't never support it. Like. We can't we show mad love to the Women King. Oh, you're only doing that because it's all black cast. So fucking what? I'm getting tired of y'all making Egyptian movies with all white people. I don't remember seeing no Egyptian peoples in Africa. White people in Africa. Until now.
That's a very interesting point. And
y'all didn't exist back then in Egyptian times. Y'all was in fucking Britain eating fucking cabbage and fucking potatoes.
So we're gonna bring it back to our point. I do want to expound on what you just said. I have heard that with the Woman King, for some reason, niggas is like, yo, don't go see that. It ain't this, and it ain't even how it happened, and this and that.
Man, fuck them niggas.
Hold on for a second. God damn, Kev.
What is in your cup?
Yeah, you tripping.
Look at in my cup because it's always. Go ahead. I'm gonna snap after this. I'm just letting you know.
What I'm telling you is there's a lot of people, especially online. It's almost as if they go on a campaign for black movies, right? Where they said, "Yo, it ain't the way it happened. That's not the truth. That's not the way it happened." They go on a whole tirade against that. The big thing that they do, even with Jordan Peele movies. Now the whole thing is Jordan Peele does the same movie over and over again, which I know not to be true. It's actually a fresh take on a fucking done to death genre. He has a fresh take, but a black person will tell you, nah, man, he doing the same movie over and over again. Yo, have you seen the last two? Nah, but I seen the preview and it looks like this. It's like, nah, it's a fresh take. It's a fresh take.
I haven't seen Nope, but Get Out. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I just watched Us a week ago.
Shifting.
I just watched Us a week ago.
Yeah.
And that blew my mind. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch Nope. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not paying the dub to watch the movie one time, but when it goes down to the rental form, I'm gonna pay the little $5-6 to rent it. You know what I'm saying? And
put it this way,
and watch it because I what he brings to the table is deeper than a fucking movie.
Staying on topic.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember, in the views, in the moment,
and the expressions that's about to be said is that of this nigga that's coming back, Kevin Durant.
All right, we're gonna throw this topic out the window.
No, we ain't throwing this.
We have to.
We're 30 minutes into the podcast.
But remember, we talked about being in the moment and knowing certain things in the moment.
I'm in the fucking moment. Just let me go.
Okay.
You fucking house nigga, fucking ass, jigaboo ass, Uncle Tom ass, motherfucking black people that always want to tear black people the fuck down. Shut the fuck up. Y'all niggas kill me. Y'all want to tear down Woman King as an all black cast, and you niggas always, oh, I know how the black story happened. Shut the fuck up. God damn it. You want motherfuckers don't care. Keep that shit in your fucking house between you and your homies. Stop putting this shit online for other black people to see to tear down other fucking black people. Because all white people do is when they see that, it gives them an excuse to fucking shit on us. Well, this black guy said that you black people don't like this movie. So I'm a white man. I got the justified reason because a black man said it. Shut the fuck up. Like nobody cares about y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas always trying to make a name off yourself by putting other black people down. I'm going to call y'all niggas because that's what y'all are. And I'm going to say black people because they positive. Y'all niggas always on some negative ass shit all the time when it comes to black people doing positive shit. Y'all always want to fucking shit on us. Y'all always want to kick our fucking backs in. Guess what, motherfucker? If I had a fucking transportation machine that transport all my fucking people back from Africa and reclaim that shit for it all, I'll leave y'all niggas here. And y'all niggas be the first Uncle Tom ass slave niggas. And I ain't coming back for you bastards. I'll make sure y'all castrated and y'all can't give birth to no other kids. So y'all fucking pieces of shit die the fuck out here in the fucking America because so y'all can't fucking reproduce. Y'all always talk shit on us. You're always kissing a nigga ass, but only reason y'all niggas do that shit, the fucking Kanye recently, is because y'all looking for a white man to give y'all a hand up for y'all to make more fucking money. Stop talking about y'all for the fucking culture. If y'all don't want to do nothing for black people, stop saying you for the fucking culture when you don't want to speak up on black issues. Just shut the fuck up and go crawl in the hole, you fucking niggas. I'm tired of y'all pussy ass motherfuckers. Woman King was a banging ass movie. Anybody, Jordan Peele, keep doing your fucking thing. All them fucking niggas that's hating on you, fuck them niggas. Niggas can eat a whole dick. And that's fucking Kevin Durant.
That was worth it. That was worth it.
He also meant time travel machine, not transportation machine.
Nah, transportation, no. Transportation machine. I meant transportation.
You're going to take a plane. If I had a plane to bring all my people back.
Bro, I could take every fucking black person from this who hate this fucking American hell and take them to Africa and kick everybody out that ain't African or African descent out the fucking country. I would take our fucking country back. Build it the fuck back up so we empower. So we don't gotta go in fucking banks and get rejected because we black. We just walk in the fucking bank and do our thing. Or we don't gotta not get movie roles because we ain't fucking light skinned. I love dark skinned fucking women. They're the most beautiful things put on the fucking planet. But we can't never get a role. It always looked at as dark skin as being ugly. Or our afros is looking not what's the fucking term? You can't be in a business setting with a fucking afro or cornrow braids. That's our fucking heritage and our hairstyle. It's crazy. Samoans can get their tattoos and represent their fucking culture. Get what I'm saying? Everybody can do everything to represent their fucking culture. Every time we want to represent our culture or wear dashiki or the color, what y'all want? Some African nigga shit? Y'all want some? What kind of shit is? Man, shut the fuck up. We just representing what we look like. That's what we look like. We the only fucking race of people that came the fuck over here and had everything stripped from us. Every fucking thing stripped from us.
Where do you think that self-hate comes from?
Because it was taught and beaten our fucking brains as fucking slaves. It's a whole fucking book written out. Oh, what the fuck is it called? I can't think of it now. But how to fucking break a slave and how to make a slave. You make them hate on.
Written by Willie Lynch?
Willie Lynch. They would take the light-skinned slaves and put them in the house to look down on the dark-skinned slave, the darker people, to say, you not this fair skin, you can't be a part of this.
And that was done purposely.
Purposely.
Okay.
That was done on purpose. It was done on fucking purpose to make us hate each other. It's been bred in us for hundreds of years. We just hate. Like,
can I say
we light-skinned people get the roles in movies.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
I want to go back to
as a light skin. You might need to.
I want to go back to what Kev said about taking all the black people from America and bringing them back to Africa. I'm a firm believer that before slavery, there was still hate. Regardless, there was still wars. There was still, fighting between tribes, whether it was in Africa, America. Let me finish, bro. You got your fucking rant off. Let me say what the fuck I got to say.
Go ahead.
Nigga talking for 10 minutes at at a 10 octave. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
When back before there was slavery, I believe that there was still hate. It didn't grow. It didn't just grow. And slavery started. I was told that in Africa, when there was slavery, there was black people in Africa giving white people other black people for slavery.
Woman can't
giving up
watch a
their
movie.
people. I'm just okay. Giving up their people. Kev, who's to say that the people in Africa want the black people in America back there?
Bro,
What if you bring everybody that's black from America back to Africa and it's just wars in Africa now?
I don't care.
I mean, there's already wars.
There's wars
there.
every fucking. It's
You know what I'm
wars
saying?
every fucking where. But I look at it like how it would be like this is like, dog. We can go in a bank and look like us. You've been to islands and travel. Kev been to, yeah, the wilderness. We've been to islands.
Mhm.
I remember going to an island and I can walk down the street and I'm not the nigga that stands out. I blend in with the people that's there. None against white people because I don't hate y'all either. I just hate the racist motherfuckers. Because racism don't have a color. It's just racist. It's just racism. That's it. It ain't white, black. It's just racist motherfuckers. That's why I said them niggas that's here, niggas can stay here. But I blended the fuck in with my people. I look like my people. I walked around amongst my people. If I'm in Africa, I walk in the bank. You can't tell what I am.
Yeah, they can.
Here,
No,
let me ask you.
Kev, this is listen.
I'm
you
not
are Americanized though. You're talking about you going from America, moving back to Africa, and thinking that you're walking with people. But from what I'm told, the people in Africa don't even like the black.
That's
people
what I
in
was
America.
about to get into.
It's cool, but bro,
But
I went to
is it?
fucking Jamaica. I didn't speak in Jamaica. I just walked around through a fucking crowd of Jamaicans. Wasn't bothered. Nobody said shit to me. It wasn't until I opened my mouth and they said you're American that they realized who the fuck I was. I walked through a crowd of hundreds of Jamaicans partying all night. And I just looked like a regular dude that was just out there with my people. What I'm saying about going back to our country, if I can go back to our country and we establish our laws and we put in our laws that we're in control of shit, fuck Americans, Black Americans and African Americans or Jamaican Americans or whatever. It's just that we got our country back. We got our fucking country back. It's our country.
It's people still.
Maybe, let's just say, I'm just saying, but say we went back. Say LeBron James now owns the whole NBA league. That's his fucking league.
You're talking about Africa. You saying
in Africa.
Okay.
And he can and now you don't gotta be. Right now, a black man can't buy a black team without 12 other white owners saying you can buy a team.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason you don't have a black owner in the NFL. But I got the money in Africa and there's a team there and I want to buy it. Why would I deny another person the same color skin as mine? We just gonna give it to them.
How long for us to get somewhere like that?
I feel like
after 100 years or 200 years of us blending in that country, I give it 100 to 200 years of us integrating with our people in that country. You won't be able to distinguish between us because you know why,
nigga. We have been on this
planet. We have
been on in America for over 400 years, right?
You start
over 400 years trying to blend in with our own people. You're gonna take the Black Americans from America to Africa, not even knowing if it's okay for you to just go back there. You know what I'm saying? Because tourists get killed all the time and you end up in Africa in the wrong parts of Africa. Guess what? Don't matter if you black or not. It may be a sundown town for you. You know what I'm saying? They are out there killing black people just like American black people are killing black people, except their rules are 100% different over there than it is here.
That's why I said we go back.
So I think that you make it sounds
simple,
good. It sounds really good.
But if I put us in fucking power, like these people that's doing these in this fucking in these towns. You ever heard about the thing in South America called apartheid?
Apartheid? That was in Africa.
Yeah. You know what that meant? That the white
I never got a clear understanding.
The white Africans can own land or do certain things that the Africans that's living there they can't do it. Y'all can't be in this town. Y'all can't buy land here. You can't.
Let me get that definition so we can
go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Keep going.
But I'm saying you got all these rules. So you got these people getting put down. If I go to Africa, it's all black people. I say, yo, we're black. Y'all in these poor towns, we coming to help y'all to get y'all, lift y'all the fuck out of this. We not doing this no more. We gonna get jobs for y'all. It ain't gonna be that you under a thumb and you gotta work for this man. You can own a business now. You don't have to be a white man to own a business. You want to build yourself up. When they always tell us pull ourselves up by our bootstraps in America. How the fuck can we pull ourselves up with our bootstrap? But every time we try to do it, y'all cut the fucking strings. We had towns here in America. We had a town here in America that was all black banks, all black school, all black police officers. Everything was black.
Yeah.
What they said, a white woman went in there and called rape, which really didn't happen, and they burnt our fucking town down. They got Chinatowns in America where it's just all Chinese people. My mom seen a Chinese lady literally catch a fucking bus for hours just so she can shop in her own town with her own people. They got little Italy. They got
hold on. So
Spanish
apartheid in South Africa, a policy or system of segregation or discrimination on grounds of race is what it says.
Segregation.
I do want to push the conversation forward though.
It's segregation in your own. A segregation in your own fucking in your own nation that you born in. How you gonna segregate a motherfucker? That's like me fucking invading Italy and saying, "Hey, white people, guess Italians, us Africans is here. We do what we want. We got all the benefits. You take the less of the two." That's cool. Let's move the conversation.
I'm gonna tell you. Before we move, I'm gonna tell you exactly why. There's levels. It doesn't have to be race. It doesn't have to be color. People feel more deserving than other people. There's levels of life. That's how people look at it. If you were born and raised in a country and your family built it from the ground up and y'all made this money and made this town and y'all made this, you can be a person who has love for your town, or you can be a person who rules your town. Prince, king, whatever. There's levels to society. So no matter where you go and what you fucking look like, there's somebody who's going to look at you like you're less deserving, or you're going to look at somebody like they're less deserving, because it's society and its norms and how people live and how people address each other. And it's always been like that since before time. There's always been kings, princesses, queens. There's always been peasants somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So no matter where you pick a group of people up and you put them in this day and age, it'll never be even. You can never walk up to somebody and be like, yo, we've come here to help build your town. Motherfucker, you ain't been here from day one to just help build my town. How do you know what we want without there being another agenda in for you?
Bro, all I can say is,
you know what I'm saying? How can you be a person, a Kev from West Saco sees another black person that says, I'm coming in to build West Saco up from the bottom up. You don't know this man from a can of paint. You just trust that this man is going to come here and put all his money and earnings into something that he doesn't know nothing about.
But why would I do that? If I went to another country, if I went back to Africa and did that shit, motherfucker, you been here this whole time? What resource? I'm just saying, if I was to come to West Saco, the nigga been here this whole time, who's the top nigga who been here the whole time? Who's seen all these atrocities? What do you need from us in order to help you build your land without taking from your people? This is what you need? I'm gonna give you the resources.
Now imagine if they're proud people. We don't need nothing from you. We don't even know you.
What do you want? You don't want to be oppressed no more?
Bro, anybody who comes to me and tell me that they got something for me and I don't know you and it's just random because you decided to help me out of the goodness of your heart, nigga, what is in it for you?
Well, that's the
devil did the same thing. Remember,
underestimating politics. Politics does not.
But that's where we at, right? That's why we gonna be where we at as black people. Because guess what? White people don't know other white people, and they let them slide just off the base. They give them jobs and power just how they look. It's niggas, coaches. Come on, real
niggas
shit.
Gonna be mad when Mars open up. Niggas gonna be mad as hell. Then that's where the white people gonna go.
Man, go ahead.
Now we can have the world to ourselves.
Go ahead, move the topic along.
Listen.
I want to be fucked. They gonna give it to you till it's about to be over.
It's about to be done. Oh, it's a comic coming. Y'all can have that shit now, y'all niggas. Listen,
get to Greenland.
We are not going to attempt to try to solve racism and the black plight in our podcast. Okay, so you know what I mean. There's a lot of points to be made, and there's a lot of things that maybe we missed, or maybe you know what I'm saying. I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I could tell that was coming from the heart. So that's why I was like, go ahead, go crazy. But to anybody listening or watching, you can't solve it with a conversation. And we don't know the right answers. Kev mentioned a lot about going back to Africa and doing this and doing that. We're coming off the top of our heads. Kev's not going to come up with the right answer, but he might have something to it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give respect to that. And to me, this is an important conversation. I think more people should have it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the lizard people should have it. Should we blank that out?
Why, dog? We had a whole positive conversation. You said lizard people.
You said it again. So my point being, though, is that the conversation was a good one to have, but there's no way we could come up with the answers in a podcast.
It's you know why there's no answer?
You know
because we all as black people, we all have different views. Like me and Kev just arguing the whole time. We both have different views.
What's an argument?
Yeah, debate. Not an argument. It's a debate.
Yelling at him.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah. We all have different points of views of how we can help out black people. We all do. It's all different, dog. At the end of the fucking day, man, America is probably better than it was 400 years ago for a black person. Has it changed a whole dramatic a lot? No, it hasn't. Like real shit. Black people, when y'all keep talking about a hood, like I was just playing early, Chinatown, Spanish Harlem, Little Italy. They all got good names and they take care of their neighborhoods. Our shit is called the hood. Yo, man, you want to start somewhere? Start in your neighborhood. You know what I mean? We Americans, real shit. We Americans, but they don't look at we said that before. We gave it a title: Black American, White American, Italian American. We just fucking American. I don't know nothing other than American. Take your neighborhood that you in right now. You can vote shit out like, yo, I don't want a liquor store in every quarter. You can't sell malt liquor in my neighborhood. Real shit. Cherry Hill got shit called Wines and Spirits. They can't sell malt liquor in some of their areas. Yeah, they don't want it in there. They voted it out in their neighborhood. You can do
you
that.
Ain't gonna win that. Is my point.
No, you can vote. You can vote that out. You can go to your neighborhood and vote malt. I'm just telling you, you can do that. I'm not gonna win it, but you can vote it out of your neighborhood. You can put more if you got money and you like LeBron James did. He went back and built a school in Ohio. If you got money, instead of putting these dumbass charities and shit like that be siphoning money, go back, rebuild your high school. Go back to the high school. It's small things. Go back, rebuild your high school. Go back, give it a shit. You went to a shitty high school because you was black, or your neighborhood was shitty because you was black. Yeah, I'm going to build up the high school. I'm going to go donate this to this high school. Do little shit that you can in your neighborhoods. Go, black people. Poppy's got a fucking store in every corner. Let the stop black dudes go do it. And when we fucking do it, don't get on Facebook. Why don't we support black people? I don't never see nobody big enough black. Just shut the fuck up. Just say we got a new store open down here, all black owned. Come check us out. That's it. It's cool. We can keep our money in our hood. America ain't gonna respect us until they respect our green. They don't respect color.
Where your family from?
I got family from South Carolina, North Carolina.
Anybody from out of the country? I'm asking you. I'm asking both of y'all, honestly.
Not probably from Africa a long time ago. But I don't
think my mom was born out of the country.
Nah, I don't got nobody that I know that's now out of the country.
Okay. Her parents.
I'm just saying, all I'm saying is this right here, dude. What I want y'all to do is black people. Just like, yo, man, if you got all black businesses, I don't ask the price. If the price is too high and I see the price is too high and I can't purchase from you, I just won't purchase from you. I won't ask you to give me a discount. If your price is fucking reasonable, and you got something for sale, I just buy it. My cousin, he paints. He's a black artist trying to get on. Yo, I love your painting. 50 bones. That's what you want? All right, here go $50 in cash. I give my painting. You selling platters? All right, they 12 bones. All right, that shit look good. I'm gonna buy it. To get in your club is all black club, $10.
Okay, we get it.
You get it. But I'm saying, support your people. Shut the
but
fuck
does
up,
that mean
Dre.
you gotta support? What if you not?
Trying to get this nigga cues like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
now,
Kev just been on some everything that we had a meeting and conversed about throughout these last couple weeks just went down the fucking drain as soon as the podcast started.
Yo, how many times that we said we're gonna have a topic and the shit just go fucking left?
Yeah, we had conversation about that too.
We done that before.
That's okay.
I came with the shit went left. I just said fuck it.
That's
Don't worry.
okay.
But this nigga right here is coming back every Friday.
Tell them about it.
Every Friday, Kevin Durant's coming back. You gonna hear me snapping and spazzing. I ain't saying I'm a separate part of that. These are my brothers, so I'm a part of this. They just know that sometimes I gotta fucking
you gotta let those out on a Friday, so when Sunday come, it ain't got this much.
My fucking head
is built-in rant that's been sitting inside of me.
These is rants that just be on. This Kevin. If you've never seen Kevin Durant, just unfiltered.
Dre opened the fucking Pandora's box.
It ain't for fucking. If you are cancel culture, don't watch me. Don't.
I'm not gonna watch you. How else they gonna cancel you?
Because I don't.
That's how it works,
bro. I don't offend I don't go out to offend nobody because I tell people all the time, live your fucking life. That's your truth. Long as you ain't killing people or doing heinous crimes as a kid, I don't give a fuck what you do with your life. Be you. Be yourself. Be a true you.
I'm going to Africa, right?
I'm snapping on shit. Kevin Durant is just shit that pisses me off that I ran on. All right, it's my rant. So you listen to my show, you watch me, you hearing my rants and my take. You don't like it? Do me a favor. Don't come the fuck back. Who gives a fuck about you? Don't come back. Yeah. Don't watch me no more.
That's exactly what they're going to tell you when you go.
You know what? People who don't like you will purposely watch you. Just because they want just to find more things that they don't like about you. Think about it.
Flipping.
If you don't like Kevin Hart, you don't watch him, right? Mm-hmm. Who the hell goes back? Who adores Kevin Hart? Goes back in time to old videos and be like, Kevin Hart, I can't believe you said that. It's time to cancel you now. Even though I've been supporting you for 10 years, you're not doing this shit no more. I'm going to take this out of my life. A person who literally had nothing else better to do but to find dirt on somebody for a check went back to find that and make something happen.
They ain't get no
actions
pussy.
Happen.
They ain't get no dick.
So Kev, you telling a person,
you gotta relax, bro.
Yeah,
nah, y'all let me loose. Nobody
let you loose, Kev. You was never in a goddamn cage.
Y'all niggas always try to handcuff me. Stop trying to handcuff me.
I am not trying to handcuff you, brother.
I tell you the shit that you say.
It's lame
sometimes
motherfuckers. It's lame motherfuckers. It's lame. Hating motherfuckers is lame motherfuckers.
That's different than saying they don't get no pussy or no dick.
They don't get no pussy and no dick. Whatever, no pussy, no dick. You don't get it. If you like pussy, you ain't get no pussy. So you go hate.
This next meeting,
like dick, you ain't get no dick because you just hate. Your life is so miserable because that shit's not coming through on the regular for you. So you mad at the world. A nigga getting pussy.
Hold on.
Or a motherfucker getting pussy.
Is everything okay?
No. Everything is
therapist
fine.
On the show. That's
if
the
you get
guest,
pussy in the dick on the regular, you don't give a fuck about the rest of the world. Y'all just busting up. I can care less what's going on with Kevin Hart.
That is a total lie.
Bro, you get pussy on the regular. Do you care about anything motherfuckers say?
I don't care about what people say about me because I don't care about what people say about
not about you. Do you care about
it has nothing to do with me getting pussy on the regular.
Oh man,
it doesn't. I don't wake up and be like, "Oh my god, I haven't got no pussy. I fuck these niggas," and then I get pussy and be like, "You know what? I was crazy a little earlier. I wasn't getting no pussy. My brain was a little bro. Like if I don't like something, it's because I genuinely just do not.
Are you gonna go on the internet and say cancel these motherfuckers?
I don't waste my time doing that.
Because you're stroking. That's why. You too busy.
No, because my life has more meaning to it than for me to figure out what the fuck is going on in your life and try to fucking nitpick at everything you do to bring your life down. I don't got enough time on my hands to give a fuck about what the fuck you do, let alone what the fuck you did in your past, for me to exert any more energy outside of my own fucking life and time to do something against you.
You know
that is just a waste of time. I could be getting money. I could be taking care of my kids. You know what I'm saying? I could be I could be playing Xbox.
Or you be
that
getting
would
some
be
pussy.
more entertaining.
But I'm just saying, you guys.
I mean, that just comes along with the life that I share with my wife. That's one for me has nothing to do with the other. I can get some pussy and then look at a nigga that I don't like and be like, I don't fuck with you, nigga. But I'm not going to go on the internet and be like, I don't fuck with this nigga because I haven't been getting pussy in the last week.
Yeah.
But as soon as I get some pussy,
eat some
might
pussy.
be all right.
Eat some pussy. I'll be eat a pussy.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
it's
It's just sidebar. I'm just saying don't watch me. Don't watch me if you don't got nothing going on in your life other than jerking off in your basement.
So you want them to watch you
while they're jerking off in the basement?
If you don't, if all your life consists of you jerking off in the basement, don't watch me because you got nothing better to do to critique people. You got too much time on your hand. That little bit of time that you got to watch Kevin Durant, come watch me. Come fuck with me. Have fun. You got too much.
Or get scolded.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's a good place to end it.
Bye.
That's it, buddy.
Bye. Peace.
That's a good place.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck niggas. Fuck niggas that's mad at the world. Peace.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
That's it, y'all.
Y'all unlocked me. I didn't unlock y'all. Bye.